everyone. Still don't have YouTube looking at the table. I could care less. I gotta fix that YouTube. How's everyone doing? I am trying to stay cool. Alright. How's everyone doing? Talk to me. Hi Carla, good afternoon. Little late today. Trying to decide, since I don't go to Bible study anymore, trying to decide what is the best time for me to do my readings. So, past couple of Sundays, I've been taking my time. I will figure out a new time for everyone. But for right now, I don't know if I care. Good afternoon. I don't know who said that. Oh, Chemist, I like your rune for today. Happy and Blessed Sunday by Chemist Apocryphy. Your spirit message for today comes from the rune Dagaz. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Dagaz is a rune that represents breakthroughs. Oh, and awakenings. With this eclipse energy, absolutely. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Miss Stephanie. For many of us, we are exiting a fog. Tell me about it. That has surrounded us for some time now and stepping into daylight. A new day has dawned, and that means gaining clarity and new beginnings. And I want to tell, this is really good, Chemist Apocryphy. This is a really good one. I'm starting to think, Chemist, you should be speaking it, and then posting it. That's what I'm kind of thinking here. I'll text you. The reason why I'm asking you to speak it is because I think people need to hear in this day and age, right? So I think you need to speak these into Instagram. I think it would be much more appreciative. But the reason why this is really good is because, you know, I'm all about Black Life Matters at this point. And not BLM, I mean literally Black Life Matters. And I'm finding, which I think I've always found, but I'm finding that there's just lost souls everywhere. There are people that are awake, there are religious people, and then there's lost souls. And the awakened people are the spiritual ones, right? Those are the awakened people. Those are the ones that trust the process and has clarity, fear, but things have been so uncomfortable where you're at that anything new is better than being where you're at, right? And I'm finding that religious people are afraid to leave religion because they think that is something they have to give up. It is not. Let me be an example that your Jesus and your God in you, you never give up. Ever. You keep that which is most important to you. But the religious people need, you're right there, right? You're right at this line. You gotta cross over to spirituality. Alright? Because religion still means that you are being ordered around. You're being told what to do. You're not being educated. So you need to come over to spirituality, which gives you some wiggle room in going back and forth. Religion, spirituality. You don't have to give up God and Jesus. Nobody's asking you to do that. But staying in religion is a feeling of being stuck. I'm not going to go into all the dynamics that makes you all stuck because you guys feel it, which is a big difference to me. The really lost souls are the ones that still don't know that they are free. The ones that are afraid to visit Africa, the ones that are afraid not to have enjoyed July 4th, the ones that still shopped on July 4th. Those are the lost souls that you couldn't give up one day You can breathe. And you couldn't give up one day for Elijah McClain. You couldn't give up one day for Breonna Taylor. You couldn't give up one day when you watched George Floyd die and be killed live. One day you couldn't give up. I don't know if the lost souls are for me today. It is too hard to talk to y'all. And if I talk to y'all, I might as well talk to white folks who want to tell me Black lives matter, all lives matter. I might as well be talking to them. Because you, black folks, that could not stop one day and sit down are exactly like the white folks that treat you badly. And that's hard to hear, I got you. But somebody has to say it. And the reason why I didn't expect this today, why should I expect anything when God is in the room? I had all intentions of doing a short video, doing it on Monique and calling it a day, but that didn't happen, right? The reason why it didn't happen, because I never read one of my book club members' posts. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is exactly what I was going through yesterday. All right? This Dagaz, this room, it's a breakthrough. It's an awakening. Many of us are exiting a fog. Many of us. I was there. I was exiting a fog 10 years ago. And I couldn't decide to tell people. If I tell people, what are they going to think of me? My only avenue in exiting was tarot cards. It was the only avenue I had. Because it just meant I was not going to be bound by religion. And when I say bound by religion, I mean the pastor that educates you, not the Bible. Although I do have issues with the Bible, because the First Testament is one whole dynamic. Then there is that whole period that Jesus lived, right? That's another dynamic. And then there's that whole period when the disciples had to go out and preach. And it's that whole period I have a problem with. Because human beings went out to discuss how Jesus lived and why he lived. And as they went out to different communities, they started to give out different rules that just didn't make sense. That's the part of the Bible I have a problem with, because that's the part of the Bible that can be used against you. But in any case, the fog is lifting. And it's been lifting for some time. And now it's time to step into daylight. And I can equate what I'm trying to say to you when I've been telling people this lately, like when the Jews were 40 years in a desert. And if you're 40 years in a desert, those of you that live in a desert, imagine no homes, imagine no coverage, that during the day you had to live in a cave and you came out and partied at night. Everything had to get turned upside down. And if it had to get turned upside down, imagine when God said, after 40 years of living this way, you're free. And you had to step out into the cave and start to move into creating a real community out in the world. How uncomfortable could that have been for at least 100 years? You guys have no clue how bad it must have been for the Jews reinvesting after living opposite daylight and nighttime. Imagine 400 years of being told what to do in different periods of our lives. If it wasn't the civil rights era, it was the Jim Crow era. If it wasn't bringing drugs in the community, then it's sex trafficking where all those girls in Atlanta disappeared. So many different dynamics has happened to us that each time we believe religion and we get caught in this fog. When George Floyd died live on TV, the fog lifted. Some of you are still not acknowledging what you saw. And I'm talking to black folks. You're still not there. I invite you to know that things are changing around you, whether you like it or not. You cannot prevent the change. The change is here. And if you can't see the change, if you're an adult, your children will be investing in new change. Don't try and stop them. They're too strong, they won't let you. But you might want to sit in yourselves and figure out, what can I do better? What can I do better? How can I participate better? Because your mouths are filthy. The way you think is ignorant. Observe the change. Feel the change. And then come in and walk in and participate in community and cultural change. Every single one of us has to participate in change. My blessings for you is that you get it sooner than later. Don't get it by learning a lesson. God can provide lessons. You don't want that lesson. Get it because you're watching the world change around you and you don't want to be left behind. So, getting back to this room that Chemist Apocryphy on IG posted, she also puts, for many of us, we are existing in a fog that has surrounded us for some time now and stepping into the daylight, a new dawn, and that means gaining clarity and new beginnings. Anything new is uncomfortable. You ever become a new mother, a new wife, like a new job? All uncomfortable. It's time to plan and embark on that special project you've been thinking about. For others, this breakthrough may mean a time of change and transformation. You have grown so much during these last couple of months during the COVID. I added that. The path ahead is full of light and hope. Check out Chemist Apocryphy rule for today. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It looks like it's the Gaz. I love it. And I really needed to see this by accident trying to get to my Instagram live feed. I really needed to see this Chemist Apocryphy, so I really appreciate you. Alright guys. What? Oh, I hate this. Alright guys, I appreciate you. Add title. Let's get these people on. Exactly. Very good. Oh, religion is the state, spiritual is doing and being. Right. I love that. Please discuss. No! Who said that? Who said that? Let me get my glasses. Let me tell y'all something right now. Sparkles. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He is not woke enough for me to be having any no. Will not have conversations with anybody that's not woke. No. Traceybrownlive.com. Traceybrownlive.com. You have two options when you go on Traceybrownlive.com. You can book with me or Desi. Also, Zoom readings and phone readings are your options now. I can do live Zoom readings, which I kind of like. Maybe it'll stop me from yelling at some of you if I just see the looks on your face. For some of you, in any case. Hi, Instagram. Hi, Instagram. How are you all doing today? You missed the whole part of the beginning, and I apologize for that. It was good. It was really good. I am a little hot, even though I have my air conditioner on. YouTube, can you guys hear me? Are you guys good? I got an excellent mic for you guys, by the way. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Ooh. The coloring is like way off on YouTube today. Yes. The coloring is horrible on YouTube today. It's really good on Instagram, and it's really good on Periscope, but it's not good on YouTube today. But you know who cares? Me. I care none. Alright, I'm over myself and I'm over the beauty that I try to achieve. Let me tell you something. It's not easy being in my age bracket and this beautiful. It is not easy. You all better be congratulating me for maintaining. Alright. I get makeup on my face a lot. I'm always... Oh, by the way, before I start Monique's reading, Dirks, I almost finished this stuff. Look at this. It's almost gone. Ugh. I use it so much. Dirks, wipes, and you can get them at dirkswipes2021@gmail.com. dirkswipes2021@gmail.com. Forget my fingerprints. That just goes to show you how much I use this. Cute little black kid. I can't tell if the kid is a boy or a girl. Looks like a girl, but then the blue. Who cares? It's not baby wipes. It's cleansing wipes. Really good. I've ordered the lavender, so once the lavender comes, I'll let you guys know. People are contacting me and thanking me for telling them about the Dirks wipe, because they also got it. Really good. Really good stuff. You are perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Don't give me a compliment. I'm going to be like, thank you. Alright, guys. Monique, did anybody... Wait. Did I ever press live? Wait. God damn it. I never press live on Instagram. God damn it. Did anybody ever, okay. Did anybody, religions, a state of mind, blah, 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 blah. Hi, guys. Oh, my God. I thought you guys were on. The beginning part of the video, you're going to have to really look at. Can we discuss religion, spirituality? Yeah, we can discuss that one day. That'd be a lovely topic to discuss. Absolutely. Yep. That'd be a great topic to discuss. I'm not the expert. That's what I really want to make clear. I will not be your expert. I can only tell you how I've blended my religion and my spirituality and how I had to do it through tarot cards. There was just something not right about religion. And tarot cards gave me something extra. And now what I'm discovering is my Oishas. I've been doing readings, and I've been asking you guys to look at what COVID is trying to tell you, right? And as I'm instructing you guys, I'm asking God, if I'm asking everyone to look at COVID, what's COVID trying to tell me, right? And then I figured maybe my only job was to just keep at it. one of the things that I have very much fear of stepping into was orishas. A little ashamed that I had this little secret. And the COVID taught me that I can talk about the orishas. I have never, like, I'm emotional about it. I have never been happier. Giving the experience that I've always known about my orishas. I have never been happier. It has brought me such joy to come out publicly. I feel like I'm coming out of the orisha closet. It's so beautiful. I've been so happy. And just so you know, I did Oshun for the protesters. Right now, the last couple of candle magic has been for protesters, not for me. I did Oshun on Thursday, and this is what Oshun looked like. Oshun is not happy at all. If something has to burn this dark and break apart, this is not a happy Orisha. She's a very spiritually loving, kind person. If my candle had to burn that badly, she's gonna work some magic for the protesters. One died last night in Seattle. For me. Someone died last night in Seattle for me. So for those of you that enjoyed your July 4th and shopped on July 4th, shame on you. We had one day. We had one day. You should have given it up. You should have given it up. It was one day of quietude, solitude. I didn't say give up family gatherings. I said it should have been a day that you should have given up. And this here, this is Oshun, not happy at all. I got 2 more candles burning on behalf of Oshun. And I've got 3 candles burning. I had 5, but one wouldn't light. And the other one I made so long ago that I don't think it knows how to light. But the fresher candles, I have 3 fresher candles that are burning. And those are Oyas. And let me tell you something. If Oshun, who's the nicer one, burnt like this, Oya is going to kick ass. The 2 of them together is going to kick ass. So I was talking about Chemist Apocryphy on IG and her rune for today about people, Instagram, because you guys weren't on at the time, being in a fog and having or being forced to come out of this fog, and your refusal to give up one lousy day is disgusting. Someone literally died for you. Literally. You gotta learn to give up. You gotta learn to give up something. It will never be about you, princess. Never. Just trying to process, guys. I'm sorry. Just trying to process. I can only do my part. And I want you all to do your part. And Oya don't fucking play. Thank you, Reality with Lala. Add had your Maya in the mix, and I got all 3 women on my altar. 3 of them. I got Oya, I got your Maya as a statue, but I did not light a candle because I did your Maya last month. And I got Oshun, those 3 women. And the only thing I am requesting, I could request for myself, I didn't want to be selfish. I didn't want to make it about me. I wanted to make it about protesters that are in a hot sun facing cops and political leaders and getting up in their face. How fucking brave is that? How fucking brave is anyone that's out there in the front lines? Get out of here. One day. You only had July 4th. You only had one day. It was disappointing what I saw yesterday. Very disappointing. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Come out of the fog, people. Start educating yourself on how to take care of the masses, the group. All right? Not you. Not you, not yours. Don't buy another goddamn Gucci. Don't buy Gucci. Do not buy Gap. Y'all gotta learn. Power is in your dollars. Today, Kanye makes an announcement about him and Gap going into the business, and then 3 days later, he's running for president to take your black vote away from Biden. It's time to see what they're doing. He's in full alignment with Trump. So if he takes some of your votes away, black votes, he's leading you to believe their agreement is take some of the vote away from Biden so that Trump looks better. This election is going to matter because of black votes. Kanye, by selling out that stupid shoe that, by the way, his wife brought all the shoes. Y'all didn't buy the shoes. Think about it. If you brought the shoes, show me. Y'all did not buy the shoes. His wife brought out all those damn shoes. So then the numbers look like he was successful. And then he announces how he's running for president. Are we that stupid? They're ugly because we didn't buy them. Think about it. You think Kanye's the type of person? Nike lost $790 million. But Kanye can sell out a pair of shoes that Nike couldn't? His wife brought all those shoes out. Don't get it twisted. He then looked successful. Now that he looks successful because his wife brought all the shoes, what do we do then? Have you ever noticed about record sales? How Ariana Grande is one of those people, how her people can buy out Justin Bieber, buy out, and then they look like they're top of the Billboard charts. Same thing with these damn sneakers. Y'all did not buy the sneakers, and if y'all did, show me. I'd like to see, first of all, what idiot brought those sneakers, and second of all, Kanye has to prove to me that this came, the monies came from the public, because it didn't. I don't care if it's true, Extreme Divas. I'm trying to tell y'all to stop reacting to the dumbness that's out there. Do not buy Gap. Do not buy Gap. Save your money. We're in a COVID still. Save your money. Do not buy anything extreme. Don't buy a car. Don't buy a house. Don't buy Gap. Thank you, Shampoo. I buy what we need, not want, and they just so ugly. Everything he makes looks crazy. Of course he is. He's nuts. I don't buy Gucci. No designer shit. Don't, nothing. Trust me on this, people. Buy nothing expensive. Keep your monies in your bank, in your pocket. Don't do anything crazy until the COVID is over. Thank you, saving lives. I got pinto beans and pet milk today. PET milk. Good. Gap itself. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. People buying houses right now like crazy. That's gonna not work out for you. That you're gonna see the value of your homes drop. The only reason why people are buying houses right now is because the mortgage lenders have 0%. Y'all think that looks good. The houses haven't dropped yet. You're gonna wind up in a house for X amount of dollars. The market's gonna crash. The value of your home is gonna go down, and you're gonna have to stay in that house 25 years to get it back up. When you just could have brought a house at a much lower price. Not rate, at a lower price. It evens out, people. Don't buy a house right now. That American dream, COVID is taking it away. Uranus and Taurus is taking it away. Stop believing a house is something you need to buy. Haven't brought any name brand clothing since March. Right, babe girl. Right. What else you got? I've been telling my sisters, wait, do nothing. Shauna Poole. Why can't people wait? You waited all this time. Why buy a house during a pandemic? Saving money, saving your ass. Get life insurance. Get life insurance. That's a good idea, actually. I've been telling my sisters, wait, do nothing. Extreme D disagree. Okay, you guys are talking to each other. But I need a house. All right, sweet. I'm not going to stop you from buying a house. Go right ahead. I can only tell you what Spirit tells me. You can only do what's good for you. Are banks okay in the money? I don't know right now. I don't know right now. I think the fact that Chase had a problem the other day, right? So, and these are precursors to major issues. So you have to look at the precursors. And this is where spirituality becomes strong. But I want you all to learn to step into your spirituality. When there's a precursor to a problem, the problem becomes real. So the precursor to the problem started with the COVID, right? For some reason, the banks thought it was okay to reduce their hours. Precursor number one. Precursor number two is Chase Bank. Where Chase Bank had people's accounts, people lost money in their accounts, others gained money in their accounts. That tells me that the banking industry is going to walk dead smack into a problem. All right? So with that being said, because I study what Uranus and Taurus means, Uranus and Taurus attacks big institutions. COVID is the precursor to the attack of all big institutions, like the educational system. Real estate is going to be another big institution to attack. Banking is going to be another big institution to attack. Tracy, FICA 10 on credit reports, you're either 10 points down or up, so it's not at the time for major something. The economy is going to have a whole shakedown. Thank you. I have a credit union, so that may be different, but not sure. The only thing I would say about your credit union, just find out what's insurable, because they don't have the same, if I'm not mistaken, they don't have the same federal guidelines. So if the institution crashes, that's the banking industry, whether it's credit union or not, is there insurance if something happens? So does credit unions, Navy credit, whatever, have money set aside if the institution fails and you can still get your money? A storm is coming, you all. Be freaking prepared. Yes. And that's the wake up. Everybody's not waking up. Y'all still want to act like pre-COVID. COVID is here for you guys to look at. It's kind of funny because I feel like I'm by myself looking at everything that's about to go down, but I've been here before. I've been here 2 years before Trump came in. I've been at this place before where I feel like I'm the only one that sees things. I'm allowed to tell you all, and you all don't have to listen. Like the little girl that wants to buy a house. I'm never going to stop you. Go buy your house. I'm here to tell you that there's a major problem. Uranus and Taurus. If you don't believe me, look it up. Look at my videos, look it up for yourself. It attacks institutions. COVID was a shutdown to start looking at institutional issues. I did. Thank you, Reality Live. So the recession is coming. We're actually in a recession, but y'all won't believe it unless somebody calls it. And you know when it's going to get called? If Trump doesn't get back in, he's going to call a recession. Biden's going to come in exactly like Obama came in under a recession. Well, I mean, look at your stocks and bonds. Are there any changes in your stocks and bonds? Look at it. Don't ask me. Stocks and bonds are about numbers. If your stocks have become depleted, that's a problem. Bonds that have no value, no matter how you slice it. They don't value for what, 7 years? And how many people actually buy $1,000 bond? You guys are buying $25 bond, $50 bond, $100 bond. Bonds have no value like they used to. Yeah, sweet. And he's angry. Remember the last 3 events, Bach Center, the church, and then Mount Rushmore? The last 3 events, there was nobody there. And what I know about this man, he does not care about black or white. Trust. If white people don't support him, he's going to fuck white people over. And they were not at the Mount Rushmore event. It looked like a family reunion where everybody forgot to show up. What about bad credit? There won't be no need for any credit in a minute. Do you get what I'm trying to say? All right, I'm off of this. We'll spend another time. I didn't mean to take Monique's time away from her. Let's start doing some real... Thank you, Web Girl. Thank you, Web Girls, like you called the recession last year. Thank you. I know. Humble pie. What can you do? When you're dumb, what can you do? When people forgot who you were, what can you do? You show up at a Trump event. All right. I love Monique. I know, right? Monique! Let's talk about Monique. What's the clock for Monique, guys? What time is it? Because God knows I didn't mean to insult Monique by not giving her credit. But Chemist Apocalypse, let me show you guys. Oh, Mr. Golden Star, this is really cute. 6 of Cups. How cute is that? Where's Chemist Apocalypse? Oh, here you are. This is Chemist Apocalypse that made me start talking today. I always have to stand up for YouTube. Have different lighting there. This is what made me start talking about what I was talking about today. Oh well. Check it out for yourself. And she picked a room trying to tell people that things are changing and you've been in a fog, and a fog means believing that you all need to buy a house right now. That's a fog. Don't do it. Don't do it. Learn to be happy where you're at, like 40 years in the desert. Don't do it. COVID tried to tell you all, stay in your homes, but nobody listened. And so now we have to do it longer. I feel like John the Baptist trying to tell everybody to get baptized, and although so many people did, so many people didn't. And he was like, get baptized because the man that's coming is better than me. And they were like, oh, no, John, you're the one. He was like, I'm not the one. Just get baptized. But people were still missing, you know, the whole purpose of John the Baptist, you know. So I feel like I'm yelling and screaming like John the Baptist. Don't buy a house, stay at your jobs, blah, 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 blah. Put money in the bank. Don't buy expensive clothing. The last thing any of you need is a purse. Does that make sense to you? None of you need a purse. None of you need a Birkin bag, a Michael Kors. None of you. Although, I got this before the COVID. My beautiful Coach bag in Italy. But guess what happened? I got this before the COVID in Italy, and this is a nice bag, right? Okay, however, because of the COVID, and this is my only bag, I will keep this bag, because the way it's shaped, I like to wear my bag on here. It doesn't really matter, I talk too much. But listen to this. So I bought this in Italy, I bought it discount. I was in Italy being cheap. Don't get it twisted with me. So this bag only cost me $100. But then, you would think it should be leather. But I don't know, because I started washing it, right? And when I washed it, because of the COVID, y'all know how crazy I am about the COVID, right? So I literally put it in the washing machine. And look what happened to it. Look at this. It's my Coach bag. I love this Coach bag. No, Extreme Divas, I enjoy being cheap. But look what happened to my bag. Stephanie, I'm jealous. I brought a 200 bag for $40. That's what I'm talking about. I will admit my whole spending focus changed for the better, right? Oh, you don't wash Coach bags? By the third wash, this is what happened. Girl, I'm listening. No new clothes. Right, beautiful Conundrum? I know, Shauna Poole. Look what happened to my Coach bag. And this was before the COVID. This was before I was completely woke. I'm so sad. But no one sees it because it's like this. But you know women. Women be noticing things. Men don't notice. But women be like, I like your bag. But there's a problem right there. Oh. Nope, wipe them down. Don't put them in a wash. I don't know. I'm so ignorant. I had no idea. If you don't wash it, you put it in a pillowcase. Oh, if you wash it, put it in a pillowcase. I didn't know. I don't wash mine, and it did the same thing. No. 1998, I will not go back to the beauty salon. Nope. I gotta tell you, I think there are different degrees of the COVID. Some people get a strain that absolutely kills them, and some people get a mild flu-like strain. But no, I'm not. Nope, I don't need to. Nope, not getting my nails done. That's just me. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm not telling anybody else how to take care of their nails. But I'm not spending $35 for someone to give me the COVID. Get that straight. Nope. All right. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Monique. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see, Father God. Monique is your child. She's your love. She's your beloved. Please show me what's around Monique. Is Monique going over to Bravo? Do we need Monique at Bravo? Do we want Monique at Bravo? Please authorize me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see, God. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 All right. The start of something new. It looks like she's going over to Bravo. It is a dance that she needs to do. It is a good path. It's something that needs to be done. Gotta tell you guys, if Monique goes over to Bravo, it's only to educate her black folks. It's only going to be a platform to educate you all. If you all aren't listening to me, y'all are going to listen to Monique. Y'all like her. Y'all respect her. And y'all finally see that others have tried to eradicate her. And none of us liked it. We're just glad she survived it. And she wouldn't have survived if she did not have a big mouth, right? She has Oya energy. You want to make her? Because all of us, okay, we'll talk about the Orishas one day. And how each one of us has an Orisha inside of us. We're not going to do that right now, because right now we're going to learn about the Orishas. She is Oya. True and true. Now y'all look up Oya, and y'all look up what a fighting, fiery, passionate person Oya is. She's amazing. That's Monique. She's doing it because there's so much deception around her, and she gets to dispel all of that. She gets to create the newness in her. Guys, she's coming over to one reason. If she takes this job, she's only doing it for black awareness. And I gotta tell you, Bravo is gonna be on board. I honestly think, guys, with Portia Williams, along with Portia Williams, and maybe some of the others, it's gonna have a much more ethnic tone to it. Not color, but ethnic tone to what story they're going to be telling this year. This year, it's going to be about Black Lives Matter and cultural awareness for all of you. Memories of Love. What is that? Is that Nene leaving? Because what I heard is that they're going to replace Nene, or is that something about Monique? I get a King of Wands. I get a Three of Wands. She's coming in. I think there's going to be a little confusion, though. I get a Knight of Cups. Yes, they absolutely are making an offer to her. Will she take it? The World card means everyone will know my name. Yes, she will take it. It's actually a good platform for her. It's a really good platform for her. I'm telling you. It's not like she's going to be the she's going to be the type to say, sisters, we don't fight like this. Like, that's how she's going to change the dynamics. You are fabulous, sister. And you don't have to be fighting with this sister over here. That's what she's going to bring to the table. That's going to be kind of nice, because I've been kind of disgusted with how much fighting goes on in all the Bravos. I like to call them Real Housewives of Arguing. She's going to make it real true sisterhood, yes. I also think with this card, if they make a trip this year, it's going to be, if it's not this year, because the COVID is here, when the COVID ends, if she's still on board, I really feel like they're going to take a trip to Africa. Why wouldn't Real Housewives of Atlanta not go to Africa? That doesn't make sense. Like, and don't even go to Egypt. Go to Africa. And then go to the other countries. But the motherland is where y'all should be going first. It doesn't matter to me if it's Nigeria, Ghana, Nambia, Benin. I don't care where they go. They need to go to Africa. Africa. Yeah, I think it's time to change the dynamics of how Bravo was built. And Bravo was built on arguing instead of beautiful sisterhood, be it white, New Jersey, New York, Atlanta. It just got worse and worse. They've been to... Oh, that's when Candy met her boyfriend. That's right, they've been to Africa. Well, they need to go back. There's too many countries in Africa not to keep going back there. Johannesburg, they went to South Africa. Yeah. South Africa is a little fucked up right now. Seriously. Seriously. There's a lot of missing girls in South Africa. Seriously. I wouldn't go to South Africa. That's just me. A lot of missing girls in South Africa. So y'all think I don't know things. I know things. It is. Right, Humble Pie? Mm-hmm. I wouldn't go to South Africa. Not as an American. Not with so many white folks over there. Nope. See? South Africa's still segregated. See? Nope. I wouldn't do it. But that's just me. Okay, let's get back to Monique. Six of Swords. I feel like she's going to do it. I just think it's good for her. Four of Wands is in my hopes and fears. It's not her home, so she has to make a home there. She's not happy about making a home there, and I'm wondering if that's a Tyler Perry connection. But, and I don't think she's going to claim Atlanta as her home. Alright? I get the Three of Swords. Some sadness going on here. There's sadness here and sadness here. What is the sadness though, Monique? Two of Wands is a waiting period. She's thinking really hard. She just wants to contemplate how doing this is healthy for her too. That's something about a feather here too. How doing this is healthy for her. She knows that she can be healthy for others. So she's not afraid of what she's going to put out for all of you. She's asking, is this good for me? And they're trying to decide how effective all of this could be for them. That's her and her husband. In the end, Monique, in the end, people are not going to want to change. In the end, I want you to know something. People are not going to want to change. Whatever has allowed them to create the money, and these are the other housewives on that show, by one, looking fabulous, by two, cussing you out, any of you, collectively. If that's the way they think they need to make their money, being messy, thank you, babe girl. That is not something you're going to win. They're going to try and follow your lead in the beginning. But no, I didn't say that, Extreme Divas. No, I don't believe they're coming after her husband. Those two were thick as thieves. Nope, don't, see, that's that messy shit. Don't do that, Extreme Divas. Because that is nothing that I said. I lost my train of thought. In the end, her biggest concern is getting through to the masses. So, what I would want to say to you is that the housewives, if you decide to take this assignment on, which I believe you should, let's say it that way, you absolutely should take this assignment. In the beginning, you're going to be there to teach the women how to be better sisters. Then it's going to shift on teaching the public how to be better sisters to each other. If there's too much attention just on you, Monique, the ugly in people have to come out. And that's not about color. That's not about blackness or brown. It's about attention. And if attention is equated to money, the others will begin to show their ass. That's about character. Thank you, babe girl. I love when everybody helps me with my words. If it comes down to them producing attention so that they don't get kicked off, they can't listen to you. You won't get listened to. If you make that the part of you that gets disgusted and deflated, then you lose. If you stay focused, when you lose the other women, if you stay focused on us, the public that's watching you, Monique, it's a win-win. Because in the end, we are going to want to know what you have to tell us and how you want us to grow. And how, much like Chemist Apocryphes on IG room today, the guys, you're going to teach us how to step into the daylight. How to walk away from the fog. And if the same women that you're working with want to bring the fog back in, because that's the only way they make their money, you keep walking. And you keep telling us to follow you. Don't turn around and save them. The people that you're working with. Don't do that. Save anyone that is watching you. Save us. You cannot save everyone. That's going to be the whole thing. No, I don't have the Orisha's Tarot deck yet. I got to get that. That's the whole thing. The whole thing is going to come down to saving the women that watch you. We want you to save us. If the other women find that Bravo favors you, or if it gets boring and Bravo tells one of the other women to show their ass, much like that other woman did when she had an opportunity to come back and make money, and Bravo encouraged her to show her ass against the girls. What's her name? She had one season. Coming back when she was broke. What's that one? What's that one? The one that had the clothing line, but that failed too. Hide your toe. The one that had the Cherie. When Cherie was an okie-doke coon, she bothered me so much because I like Cherie. But when she came back on the same season as that blonde girl. She cooned her ass, took the money, fixed up her house. I was so happy to finally see her fix up her house, because Bravo had left her in the dust for like 6 years. She came back, and the only way she thought that she could stay in this game was to coon. And I was sad for her. It was one of the saddest seasons. And the fact that they didn't bring her back, not surprised. Be careful not to trigger the others, they're saying. They get envious over the smallest things. I know. Who's Deshawn? Is that the first one that was on the first season? And it didn't work for her. Cooning did not work for her. Even at the family final reunion, they were trying to tell her. They were like, you did things. And she was like, so? And I was like, girl, this is not Bravo. Bravo's done with you. You did exactly what Bravo needed you to do. They're done with you. It was so sad. I was really sad for Cherie that it turned out the way it did. It was just disgusting and hurtful, and hurt my gut. to see that she couldn't survive without the dance. How do you want me to dance, producers? Who do you want me to go after? You are disgusting, Cherie. I was so sad for you. She fell right into it. Cherie did a 180, and it was sad to see. Exactly, web girl. Yeah, I was wondering why she turned. Everybody was wondering why she turned that way. But you couldn't stop this train wreck because it had already been taped. It's not like you could have saved her in a moment. She was married to Snow Guy. Who is that? Sabrina. And now they're divorced. The guy from jail? Did she marry the guy from jail and they wound up divorced? The dance. The dancer. That's the coon dance. I love that. Who is that? You know the VBs? Some of y'all's names are hilarious. Can I get some hearts? Instagram, please. Can I get some hearts? Bravo wants to make black women be cruel and fighting each other. No, that's not what Bravo does. No, y'all don't watch the other shows. Have you guys watched Real Housewives of New York City? No, that's not what Bravo does. That's what women have decided pays the money. New York City, I watch because I'm a native New Yorker. Those rich hoes are attacking each other for no reason. No, that's not a Bravo thing. That's a woman thing. Bravo's making money off y'all arguing with each other. New York is fire. Right, Kerry Wood? They're hilarious. I don't even know what they're fighting about this year. There's just no substance this year on Real Housewives of New York. No substance. And now we got to do with Potomac. Oh, I like those black women, but they just show up and argue too for no reason. It is what it is. It's how Bravo's made. Hi, Raquel. New York City goes in. Those rich women dig deep, dirty. They get down and dirty. Real Housewives of New Jersey, it's not my favorite anymore. Since Teresa came back, it hasn't been my favorite. She's another one I'm completely disgusted with. Ugh, disgusted with Teresa. I don't know, but girl, I don't know if Andy's making so much money. He just said he has nothing to do with programming. And I think he has one show that he participates in, that's Vanderpump, I believe. But he doesn't have the power he used to have. And I'm wondering if he doesn't have the power he used to have after that Zendaya thing. Because I know Zendaya sued, and it was kept very quiet, but as it turns out, they stripped him of some powers. And I think it was after that Zendaya thing. I think they just kept it quiet. Andy only admitted that he doesn't have hiring and firing power when Stassi and that girl Kristen were fired, because everybody wants Jax to be fired. He's like, it's really not up to me. I don't have that position anymore. And I think he only has, he only has 2 shows. I think he has Vanderpump Rules, but he doesn't have hiring authority, and he has Watch What Happened Live. So something has been stripped of him. I believe it was because of Zendaya's drama. I believe Zendaya's dad sued Bravo, and I think Zendaya is safe financially. So, Monique, you're going to stress out in the end. If you don't stress out, there's little money going in, all right? But people want to see your face because they are familiar with you and they love you. There's lots of money exiting. So anytime you exit, it's a win-win for you, I promise you. When you exit, you're going to create... Monique, is there a little girl that needs to come around you? Is there a child that needs to come around you? Somebody you need to save? Could be an orphan, could be an orphan. I feel like there's a little girl that needs your help. Yeah. I feel like there's a little girl that needs your help. I also feel like you could make your own empire again, but if you make your own empire, you might do it because there might be some little girl out there that could benefit being educated by you and the power that you have. You might want to look into that. Or the little girl just lands on your lap. There definitely will be some people that are definitely jealous of you. Stay spiritually strong. If you stay spiritually strong, the sun is around you. Alright? Oh, how do I go about getting a reading? Love watching you. Traceybrownlive.com. And there will be 2 people to choose from now, me or Desi, and we are both doing phone and Zoom readings. Zoom is extra. Alright guys, let's get this final outcome. Thank you for letting me talk to you all. I really appreciate. Sometimes it turns into a lecture first. I apologize for that. I only do what Spirit instructs me to do, and when I came in to sign into Instagram, CASHAPP's room for today showed up, and I just could not help mention it because it just reminded me of what I was going through yesterday. Please follow CASHAPP. She has a room for the day, Magnolia Empress. She carries cards for the day, and Intuitive Gem. She also carries cards for the day. Please follow the people that I've trained. They're good people. Not taking credit, but they come from the class of Tracy. Look at that. You guys can't see it, but Instagram is showing me. I was following Instagram, and it is upside down, Monique, teacher. Teacher. Shadow attributes of teacher. Trying to reach out to the world, right? This is the world, cracking it open. But it came upside down, which means manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. Where's my book? God damn it. I wish this would have come right side up. But let's see why. Teacher. Shadow teacher manifests as a desire to manipulate or abuse students, to be concerned with recognition, then with imparting knowledge, or to teach negative traits and destructive skills. I think this might be for you, Monique. This might be for you. This is where wanting to teach the masses and the masses, this is where wanting to teach the masses and the masses not wanting to learn. Accept people the way they show up to you. If you come onto Bravo to teach, just teach. Don't be upset if they can't listen. Continue to just teach. Could you hear negative statements toward you? Like you're a bully or you're controlling? Absolutely. Could then the women pounce on some strong words to make you look bad? Absolutely, Monique. Absolutely. Teach anyways. You have to go in more manipulating. But you can't have high expectations of everyone having to learn from you. Remember, as a culture, as a black culture, we're lost. As a black culture, the first thing everybody wanted me to do was do a reading on Kanye when he announced he was going to come for president. As a culture, that's what we pounce on. As opposed to every individual going, dude, I'm not participating in that mess. Do you understand? Like, it's so easy to say, Tracy, tell us, as opposed to saying, I already know. So if you're gonna come on to teach. Expect the backlash. And that's a period. And the backlash will get heavy if money becomes important to this member and that member and how they pair up against you. Sometimes that could be a lose-lose. Teach anyways, without having the expectation that you might have in your head. Don't be disappointed when we can't get there with you, because we like disgusting drama. Not everybody has high vibrational ability. Teach anyways. Ask yourself if others look to you as a teacher in any situation, to impart the richness of your experience or to show them the ropes. So, with this card, if you come on, I think you're coming on to make a statement and make an impact and make a difference. I think you're going to leave disappointed. I think if you know why you're going in to teach and educate and help out, that's all that's going to matter in the end. If you leave because you didn't get to sustain what you came in to do, just remember, you probably came in to do what you were supposed to do, and maybe you just had a limited time. My prayer is that you get 2 seasons out of this. The first season, I'm not sure they're going to attack you. I think you're going to come in and they're going to be very scared of you. I think that they're going to be very compliant. I think it's going to be black power and, elevated power. I think if they think you're too big for your britches, I think the next season is where they could annihilate you. Be okay with it. The first season is the one where you're going to catch the masses no matter how you slice it. The second reading, I felt like I just got yelled at. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I mean, sometimes if I yell, it's because you're chasing a penis. Seriously, I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I will yell at you if you want to hang on to a penis. It's the one thing that just disturbs me. And sometimes I'm talking and you guys want to protect the man and you're not listening to spirit, then I do yell. I'm sorry. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe it wasn't a penis. Because I don't yell at you about your job, your mother, your family, your children. Like, only when it's about a penis. Only when it's about a man. So, thank you, Miss Leah. I'm just passionate about what I'm doing. I'm firm. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you having my back. It was about moving. Girl, you can book another reading. I'm not going to do this on Instagram. Or you have my number. You can text me. My number is still available. After you get a reading with me, you could text me. So text me right now. My phone is available. And explain to me how your reading went wrong. But if I yelled at you, it's because you weren't listening. But I want to apologize for that. Which is why I think some Zoom readings would be better. I'm thinking I won't yell if I have to look at you in your face and see how sad you are. Tracy's like a mom. If she yells at you, it's because she cares. Really? You don't see me yelling on Instagram and YouTube. I yell at them too. They don't even have the ability to scream back at me. This is not the place. Thank you, Ashley. It's inappropriate. Look at you guys are taking care of me. I love you all. It's inappropriate to do this on live. Especially when you have my number. Text me. Tell me what you didn't like. Please. People are miserable as hell these days. Laugh is the best medicine, girl. Laugh. Laugh through all your pain. Miss Sheena. I've yelled it. Miss Sheena goes, I've been yelled by you and did not take it personally. I know, sweetie. My readings were accurate concerning sexual harassment, and she was so accurate without giving me any information. Thank you. She couldn't be too bad on you. You here watching. Didn't even think about that. You're still watching me. Don't shoot the messenger, and the messenger is spirit. There's no need to chase pound. There's always a selection available. It may not be the type and style. But here's the other thing, by the way, miss, that said I yelled at you. That's why I'm bringing other people on. I may not always be your cup of tea, but that's why I'm bringing other people on. If you don't like me, go to Desi. It's simple. I don't own this world. I don't own tarot cards. I'm accurate as fuck. That's why people keep choosing me. I don't own this world. Go to somebody else. I'm giving y'all a list of people to invest in. Chemist Apocryphy does readings. Desi's literally on my website. Magnolia Empress does readings now. And Intuitive Gem does readings now. These are all the people that have trained under me. We like you for you. Thank you, Sabrina. I know you do. Thank you. All right, I got a minute left. Very accurate. Thank you, Miss Leia. Accurate as fuck. I thought she was talking about a damn pandemic. Who? Who was? Me? I was yelled at by Miss Tracy, but have much love for her because I respect her. Well, I apologize for yelling at you. I love to yell. I'm Oya! Oya yells! When will the pandemic be over? When white folks put their mask on. That's when the pandemic will be over. So accurate. Thank you, Sabrina. We love you, Tracy. Thank you, Web Girl. I just recently had a reading. It was great. Thank you, Saz. When will the pandemic be over? When white folks wear masks. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Isn't that what George Floyd said? And Elijah McCain? Isn't that what they said? They died. You still get to speak about how you can't breathe. Put your mask on, white folks. Karen, Kevin's, put your mask on. Leo represents a lion. And I have Oya energy. Girl, that combination's lethal. Oya. Right, Jatone? Am I not Oya? You're my cup of tea. Thank you, beautiful conundrum. Well, you all at me. I need a reading. Traceybrownlive.com. Just go there. Traceybrownlive.com. Just go there. Traceybrownlive.com. Just go there. The information's there. Yeah, Trump's not wearing a mask, but everybody around him is getting it. I'm telling you, Teflon Don, nothing's happening. Okay, I just lost Instagram. I love you guys. I never meant to do an hour. When am I not going to trap you guys into my abode? Movie tonight. Get Out. Miss Tracy's a lioness. Hear her roar. That's her. That's so true. Traceybrownlive.com. Thank you. My comment bothers you. Got you bothered. Movie tonight. Who's going to watch the movie? Which one are we watching? God damn it. It's either Get Out or Us. I'm not sure anymore. No, it has to be Get Out. It's going to be Get Out because it's going to reflect the sign of the times. I can't breathe. It's not a coincidence. None of it is a coincidence. Look at God. Thank you, Sabrina. Look at God. God is in all of this. If God can tell Noah to build a boat and take the world out, what part of this is God too? No, my comment got you bothered. Don't wish that. And don't put that in writing. Don't wish that. That's not your job. Let's leave that. Let's leave that alone. Like, let's not wish anything bad on anyone. Just doesn't work for my character, your character. It just doesn't work. All right. Let's support Monique. If she happens to come on to Bravo, let's support her. Let's get it there. Let's get her there. Let's listen to her. Let her find her audience. Us movies represents our society. So which one am I playing tonight? Us or Get Out? Is it Us? I don't know. One of them is going to be played tonight. Just tune in. 7:30 Eastern. 4:30 Pacific. Alright, guys? I got to get some food in my house. Let me go get some food to come back and watch one of the Peel movies. Okay, I'll figure it out. I don't know which one. I forgot. We mentioned it yesterday, and now I forgot which one I'm going to show. Now she's saying I didn't yell at her. Make up your mind. Now she's saying I didn't yell at her. I don't know if this is the right number, but it wasn't that you yelled at me. Alright, I'm not going to read the whole text because she texted me private. This is exhausting, people. You're exhausting. Call me for your own personal reading so I can yell at you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She's just sensitive right now. All right. Who loves you? I love you. Goodbye. Where's the card? Teacher. Upside down. Monique, you're not going to get to everybody. Period. But take the Bravo job. We need you. Bye. Yay. Oh, I know. Oh, the lighting was off because it wasn't on me. All right, whatever. It's the lighting's fake. Now that I'm closer, the lighting's... Okay, whatever. The lighting was off today. Bye, YouTube. I love you. Love you. Love you, YouTube. I got to get some food in my house. My weekly shopping. Where's the X?